That's the big, gigantic Ertl. Hey, welcome to Trains Are Fun. In this video, we're going to be looking at my Ertl collection. And I want to take this time to, first of all, thank you, the viewers, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have probably gotten into this Ertl and realized what a great toy it is. And this all started back when Sin Killer J Takawaka, and I never say his name right, sent me a lot of Ertl in the mail. And there's an old video. I'll try to remember to put a link to it, but he sent me some Ertl things, and I was like, wow, these are really neat. And then I ended up buying some on eBay, and then I had other viewers that sent me. Sean, Charles, Jake. I mean, there's all kinds. I know I'm going to be leaving somebody out because there's so much has been given to me in addition to the things that we have purchased. So what we're going to do in this video is show you my entire Ertl collection. Hopefully I didn't leave anything out, but as always, and I tend to forget stuff, or I have stuff in another other location, don't realize it. But if you see something missing that you've seen before on my channel, let me know. And hopefully everything here is Ertl. There's a couple of things that I'm not 100% sure, but you can tell me as we go through it. So it's a lot of locomotives, especially since I only started collecting Ertl about 3 years ago. So let's look at it. So when I first started collecting Ertl, I didn't like that the tenders were connected to the locomotives, but I've learned to deal with it. So we'll just go through these in no particular order. We have this James with the paper face, and I'm looking on eBay at a little set that has a bunch of paper faced locomotives, and it has a little track set up that's different from this Ertl track that I'll be showing you in a minute. So tell me if I should get that. It's pretty reasonable price, comes with Thomas, Annie, and Clarabel, a couple other things, but has those paper faces. All right, and then we got this metallic James, which is pretty sharp looking, don't you think? And then the they call these Bandai, I forget, but it's got the magnetic couplers that you can turn on and off to couple the trains. Then we got kind of a regular James there. Then we got two Douglas. One's kind of worn out, one's kind of new. Same thing with Donald. Then we have a Duke here, which is pretty cool. We have two of Edward. This Edward's seen better days. He's leaning to one side. So there's Edward. One of my favorite characters, Henry. We got three different versions of Henry. It's kind of a light green, a regular green, and then a metallic green there. I don't know if the paint's just faded on that one, but it's not really the right color green for Henry. We have Gordon. Express coming through. I actually got express coaches that Gordon can pull too. We'll show you those in a minute. And then this is a really neat one. Of course, a lot of you Flying Scotsman's fans, y'all want the other tender, which we don't have here. Hey, let me know if they made a Ertl Flying Scotsman that had two tenders. It would be kind of a long, it'd be a long one, wouldn't it? All right, and here's one of my favorites, the Diesel 10 with the splatter all over. When I first got that, I thought that it was damaged. I think this might have been, is this one I got on eBay? I can't remember. But I got another one I'll show you that I know that that's the way it's supposed to be. But that's Diesel 10. And here is one that was sent to me by Charles. I really appreciate it because it's Murdoch, one of my favorite in all of my Thomas and Friends collections. All right, then we got Derek. We got Boko. A couple of daisies. That's a D199. We got two D261s. We need to do a D261 collection. I don't have a lot of them, probably 4 or 5, but we got the regular Ertl and then the Bandai type Ertl with the magnetic couplers there that you can turn on and off. Well, I don't know why I put these tank cars here. Here's Sodor Fuel, Tidmouth Milk. We'll go around and do the cars first. We got a tar car. Then we got our express coaches. Those are ones that Gordon could pull. We got another red coach there, the green coaches, and I I collect mail coaches. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mail coaches. Then we got the Percy with the coupler, the Thomas with the coupler that you can turn on and off there with Annie and Clarabel. Then we got, let's see, let's go do this one next. Let's do this. This is the Thomas, Annie, and Clarabel that came with that starter set right there. In my video, I was so proud of the thumbnail, but the video didn't do too well, but I tried to pose as that kid. I'll try to remember to put a link to that. I posed as that kid. All right, and then I collect Troublesome Trucks. Oh, and we got Troublesome Trucks there. One's got the face in the back, one's in the front, and of course a Percy to pull the Troublesome Trucks. I always like to do that. Here is the rollback motor Percy. That's the big gigantic Ertl. Then we got other versions of Percy here in various stages of wear. We have Duck, Annie and Clarabel. That's Annie, that's Clarabel. We have Oliver, and Little Duck and Little Percy. Somebody told me these were Ertl, but it's so small I can't read the print. If anybody knows any different, this one came from Leo Kim. All right. So that, if you remember the Percy collection I got from Leo Kim, I'm pretty sure that's where that one came from. There's some really neat ones in here. We got Stepney. We got another Thomas, a Thomas, the metallic Thomas, the metallic Rheneas. Stay tuned, more Rheneas coming. We have Lord Harry, Coldy, McLeod, Lady, Rusty, Wilbert, Duncan, Toby, McLeod, Crane, Old Slow Coach, Devious Diesel. That's either Bert or Airy. I need to get another one of these. And we got Splatter and Dodge here. They went with the Thomas and the Magic Railroad sets. Elizabeth, Birdie, Bulgy, McLeod, Terrence. All right, and then we got some sealed things. We got, and this was I think this one was sent to me here. This Thomas that's sealed. We have a sealed Diesel 10, which came in an eBay lot. This is not sealed, it's open, but it's the Gold Rail series, which I would like to collect more of these, which I guess is kind of like those, except not worn out. Gold Rail series. Then we got the sealed Annie and Clarabel, the sealed Thomas, and that's the box that some of this track came in. I don't have a lot of track, but I'm looking on eBay at getting a lot that has a different type of track for Ertl, and I think it might be for the paper-faced Ertls. But anyway, we forgot Sir Topham Hatt. He's been rolling around in the mud with the pigs. All right, so tell me what you think about the Ertl collection. Aren't you guys awesome? I mean, you guys that watch this channel and teach me. Hopefully I'm teaching some of you things as I learn them, but it's just, I really love the Ertl stuff, and especially these larger locomotives. If I was gonna tell you my favorites, it'd have to be Murdoch, Diesel 10, Flying Scotsman, Metallic Henry, D261, just to name a few, and then of course the Gold Rail series Percy. But there's so many other good ones. I mean, you got this Rheneas that's good. You got the Stepney. Which is your favorite of all these? And y'all always leave me good suggestions of things to look for. I probably need to figure out which characters I'm missing. Like, we got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, 9 and 10, 11. So we're up to 11. Pretty cool. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. We'll be doing more collection videos coming up. I hope you like this style of video. But if you like trains, you've come to the right place. If you like Thomas trains, you definitely come to the right place. Subscribe to Trains Are Fun, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. cloud.